What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Loaded Lux and Aye-Verb took place yesterday, man. The battle of the GOATs has ended. It's no more excuses no more. And I already see people trying to come up with excuses to the results of this battle and what the turnout and outcome was because it didn't end up in their favor the way that they wanted to. Now, going into this battle, Lux was coming into this battle as the favorite. Now, the thing about it is, it's okay for people to have their prediction or who they choose and things like that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You got somebody you favor over the other, no big deal. But my thing is, when you become so much of a fan that it don't matter of the outcome, you still is determined and fixed in your mind that the person you chose gonna win anyway. Now, when Verb and Lux first was going at each other, Lux was not the one at first. It was Mook. Verb beat Mook, who was considered to be the #1 vote leader in being the GOAT. When Verb beat Mook, he was able to take that position when you factor in all his accolades of what he had done building all the way up to that point. Then when you see when he won, then they tried to underplay it. Like, oh, it ain't Mook, it's Lux. But it wasn't Lux before Mook got beat by Verb. It was clearly Mook over Lux. Especially since Mook had beat Lux twice already. Okay? Even in the battle, he said all that conversation of the GOAT ends here. All this two GOAT stuff, I'm the only one. In the Lux battle. When Verb beat Lux, they needed another excuse. Oh, it wasn't Mook. Lux is the real one. Lux even admitted it out of his mouth. That's what made him accept this Verb battle. After he beat Mook, everybody was saying, you got to do something about it. You got to come to the rescue. You got to defend Harlem. That's what he said out of his mouth. That was his reason for finally saying yes to this battle. Because the people would let him know. And when he beat Mook, the people let him know. And even out of Lux's mouth, he admitted that Verb beat Mook. Okay? So Lux wants to be the savior. Him and Verb locked in. So the war is on. This is the last of all the excuses. This is it. So there will be a GOAT crown. That's the purpose of this battle. Everybody know it. That's why they're showing them both in king seats. It will be decided. Now, after that, what had happened was Verb won and beat Lux convincingly. All 3 rounds. I don't even see how these people trying to stretch it. You're not going to stretch it. And I'm doing a bar-for-bar breakdown that will be out tomorrow on this battle because they trying to make it seem like this battle was close. Now, for fans to talk, I get that. But when you are a media source and a platform and you trying to give your decision on who won this battle, I want to hear points. I want to hear points. If you're going to judge something, judge it off a point system. However you create and make your point system, just make it also be the same as the person you also scoring against. Let the point system be equal to both people, however you decide your point system go. I don't like to hear people say, I edged it to Lux, I edged it to Verb. What the hell does that mean? When you don't have a point system, do that mean by according to what you heard, it seemed like he closely won? What do that mean? Because when you do not have this pen and pad, and you keeping score some way, you gonna miss something. Especially in battles of this magnitude and how close they are. That's why I had these on. When I had these on and it's plugged into the source, I hear everything. I'm blocked out of all outside. I hear everything, word for word, play for play. Take the mouse, pull it back if I miss something. And I score as it go. I score as it go. Period. Just like I did this Verb and Lux battle, I scored as it goes. I'm not gonna be wrong about these decisions. And my point system is the same for Verb as it is to Lux. Period. In fact, the URL is using my point system on their app that they just released. That's my point system they using inside there. Right. But people want to talk, think they can knock it. You can't knock it, man. I do this stuff. I ghostwrite for a lot of people. I'm a real producer. I ain't none of these dudes like, I'm a real producer. May not be as big as Jermaine Dupri and them and all these things, but I really produce and make music and write music for real. I definitely understand bars, can rap. I out-rap anybody on the beat. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real. That battle rap stuff is something else, but when it comes to in this studio, behind the booth, and you ain't gonna stand a chance against me. And why y'all see ain't none of them battle rapping to this day have answered me on the beat of making a song. It's not gonna happen. You're going to die. An easy death. But that's another story. Now, with that being said, I don't get what that means. You have to keep score. In boxing, they keep score. They score every point. Because if it's a close round, you got to go to the scorecards. Same thing with this Verb. This battle wasn't close. I'm hearing people talking about, oh, Verb didn't get cooked into the mid-round. Mid-round? You sound dumb as hell. I heard some of them dudes say that on the Jim's recap. I'm like, y'all sound dumb. That man didn't get to cooking mid-round to his first round. He started out building up. Lux wasn't even fire starting out the game. That stuff. Come on, get up out of here with that trash. I scored Lux. Let me just show you how clear of a margin Verb beat Lux in that first round. I gave Lux only 10 points in the first round. 10 points. To Verb, 25. 25. What are you talking about? Wasn't nothing close about this. But see, that's what people say when they ain't keeping score. When they not really paying close attention. But by me being a blogger and play as the judge, and I have a platform, and if I'm going to give wins or losses to guys who in battle rap that can hurt their records and their legacies, I'm going to be honest and as accurate as I can and fair to them when assessing these battles. And that's exactly what happened. I don't just throw stuff out there. I give you the scores. I give you the point system. I give you why. They just talk. They go off a hard and what the no. Get that damn pen and pad and you will see this wasn't close. It wasn't close at all. So I gave Lux 10 points to Verb 25. Clear win. Second round, same thing. It was one of Lux's better rounds. I gave Lux 20 points. 20 points in his second round. To Verb's, listen, 42. 42 to Lux 20. Let me tell you something. Third round, that's the one that everybody, well, Verb won that clear. He won the other ones clear. See, they trying so hard to make up an excuse. To try to make this thing debatable. To try to make this thing really seems as though it could go either way. That's not, no, it can't. Lux, this was the worst Lux I ever seen. I like what Lux did in the Mook Part 2 battle than what he did in this battle. This Lux right here, it was not the same. It's a big difference when you out in New York. Can't you see that, Lux? It's a big difference when you out of New York. And this is another reason why the crowd was chanting in the room 3-0, 3-0. Lux material, man, wasn't good at all. He had some points where he'll hit here and there. It's expected. You should, when you're rapping 5 minutes around, eventually you gonna land a few hits. But Verb was tearing that man, ripping him to shreds. And what's crazy, he beat Lux on Lux level, lyrical wise. Lux always talk. See how people try and say Lux pen was so much better than Verb's? And what did I say? That's a lie. Verb showed his pen was way more superior than Lux. And he beat that man tore him apart, broke him down on every level. It wasn't close. In his face all night, just barring him to death. The material was better. The wordplay was better. He beat that man on every level. Y'all need to stop this damn hating. Stop being so jealous and envious and hating. And if you ain't qualified to judge bars, stop giving your predictions. Stop giving your assessments. Stop giving account. Stop giving account. When you got a platform, you better know what you're talking about. You better know what you're talking about. Nobody can say I'm disqualified and I'm not the one to do these type of things. I'm overly qualified because this is what I do. This is what I do. When I'm in the studio working with people, I make them rewrite their lyrics and lines and bars and things like that. Like, no, take that out. That didn't hit. I'm definitely qualified. I don't know Lux or Verb. I had Verb winning going into this battle 3-zip because I knew he was going to beat him 3-zip based upon what the records show, what the history show. If you're going by the records of what you see in history show, what I always go by when doing my predictions and assessments, they show that Verb should be the victor in these battles and his material is better than Lux. Always been. Always been. And he had more than enough time to prepare for this battle, just like Lux did. They basically had like almost a year to do this battle. So even if Lux wrote for Verb 2 years ago, it was to a common ground to some extent that Verb could not have no excuses for not being good in a 5-minute battle when you have almost a year to write for this man. So that's why I said it's no more excuses. Verb beat this man on every level, man. Period. It was nothing close in this battle at all. I don't even know why people trying to say that trash. I don't even know why they trying to say that trash. But that's why they saying it. They just don't want to accept the fact that Verb is the solidified, unanimously GOAT for everybody who's going to be honest and not biased. Period. It wasn't nothing close in this battle. Close at all. How? Put up your points. Let us hear y'all points. Give us scores. Don't just give us your answers or who you think win or lost. Let us hear the scores. Let's see how accurate we is in judging these battles. Give us the scores. We want to hear the scores to make sure that you actually was listening and paying attention to everything that was being said, not just going by your ear where you miss a lot of stuff, distractions and talking to your homies and laughing and drinking and smoking and you miss it. Let us hear the scores. That's what I want to hear. Let me know the score. And when you say it was close or it, see, that's why I don't buy into debatables. There's no such thing as a debatable battle. You got to have a winner or a loser. There's no such thing as a debatable battle. Somebody has to win. Period. Period. And it ain't a matter of preference neither. If you judging and scoring battle on a point system, there will be a winner in a 3-round battle. Period. No matter how you look at it. It's going, I'm blogging. It's going to be a winner. Simple as that. So when all three of these rounds is getting put in and you scoring, there will be a victor. No matter how you look at it. Verb was better than Lux all around, and it reminded me of the Mook battle too. Verb said, look, Mook and Lux saying things, they just rhyming a lot of words. Because Verb is in the battle rap culture. When he rapping, it's more relatable to what's going on because people understand. That's why when Verb rap, you feel it better. You understand it better. It makes more sense. It's very relatable. When they rapping, they just throwing things out there, and most of it just coming from star power. Like yesterday, when Lux was rapping, he was saying a whole bunch of nothing. When I say that nothing, listen to me. He was saying a whole bunch of nothing. If Verb and Lux were just two regular dudes we never heard or never saw before, and not having no biasness to them at all, and they were just two strangers we listened to rap, this wouldn't even be talked about. People would clearly say Verb won 3-zip, but because it's Lux, they weigh in the factor of the history they have with him. They going in favor with him. They praise him so much, and that's what Verb was talking about. He said, I could jump from the free throw line jump from the free throw line, and they'll give me 7s. You can do the same thing, miss the dunk. They'll give you, just by the pull of the rim. I give you more points than me. That's exactly what you're seeing people doing now. That dude, they worship that man. They praise that man. They idolize and worship that man to his own harm. Y'all don't know. Y'all hurt him to his own harm. If y'all was more critical on his flaws and what he doing wrong and was real enough to tell him what he need to fix and correct, we may be having a different story. But because y'all kiss so much butt, y'all lie to this person, y'all always kissing his butt and praising him and bigging him up, he can't see the error of his ways and flaws. That's how come another reason I knew he was going to lose to Verb. There was no way Verb should have lost this battle to Lux. And that's why he won 3-zip. Lux was not going to change anything. He rapped the same way in this battle he did in the Arsenal battle. He did in the Mook battle. He did in the Hollow battle. He did in the Hollow the Don battle. Same format, same play. Like, come on, man. What else? So many people still feeding off the gray hoodie Lux. What was the gray hoodie Lux? The gray hoodie Lux was him battling against Midwest Miles that actually really blew him up big, because that's when we saw one of the greatest rounds from Lux. The Homer Simpson Duff, the Dolly Parton chest dick out. You either get in the ring or get up under the wing. You know what I'm saying? That Lux, that street hood sniper Lux. It was that battle that put him in a fan's mouth of being one of the best ever just from that round alone. Which we haven't seen since. He lost this battle clearly. 3-zip. Verb beat him on every level. And Verb beat him at his own game, which was a dangerous approach. But when you got confidence and you believe in yourself like that, see, I wouldn't have advised Verb. To attempt this. I wouldn't. But it worked in his favor, because it actually worked. Because it was a 50-50 chance that probably wouldn't go well with him. But because Lux was so average, look, let me tell you something. Lux killed himself. Lux material you heard has no replay value to it at all. And that's why people trying to underplay this battle and say it didn't live up to the hype, it wasn't good. That was because Lux didn't live up to his end of the bargain. There's no doubt whatsoever Verb wasn't spazzing on that man from beginning to end. It's the Lux who didn't live up to his end of the bargain. He lost this battle clear. I'm going to do the bar for bar breakdown tomorrow. All the fire bars that was said. It don't even come close. Verb lyrically wise destroyed Lux pen. Clearly. For anybody who want to be honest and tell the truth, clearly, this was a body 3-zip. Like I said, first round, Lux only scored 10 points. That's it. Verb, 25 points. See the margin? Doubling his numbers every time. Lux second round that they going crazy. Oh, he had a nice second. 20 points. 20 points. Yeah, that was good. But Verb had 42. 42 to 20. See, get up out of here with that trash. We're going to do the bar for bar breakdown tomorrow. But congratulations to A Verb, the new GOAT. Lux lost. No more excuses. Y'all have nobody else to come to help. The crown has been engraved. Lux lost this battle. Verb won this battle 3-zip. Everybody who giving these predictions, let us see the scores. Show us the scores. Let us see how you scored it. Don't just tell a battle of this magnitude to solidify who the GOAT is. Out of respect, should have scores. Out of respect, should have scores. We do not want to hear people saying stupid things like, I edge Lux to first. See, that's an scapegoat and a way out, because you don't have a damn score, which means you're missing something. And, oh, you got to go back and listen to Lux 10 times before you get it. Shut the hell up. Like he's saying something so strategic and mastermindable that you got to go back to it because you miss it every time because his mind's just so sophisticated over everybody else's. Okay, that's another reason why you lose this damn battle. If I got to listen to you 10 times to catch 2 bars, get the hell out of here. He lost. But I know that stuff. I called it. It didn't go over my head. So for them simpletons, y'all have to watch it 10 times. I don't. I heard it enough. I heard it enough. So, and the outcome is the same every time I hear it. 3-0 Averb, the GOAT. However you want to put it. That's what it is. Now, with that being said, I'm going to do the bar for bar breakdown, y'all. Tomorrow, bar for bar. It's going to take me some time to write all this. But I'm going to do the bar for bar breakdown tomorrow. I want to thank everybody for listening, paying attention. Verb 1 is battle, though. 3-zip, easily, no debate. If anybody being honest, no debate. And you men, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. How you dudes live with knowing you lying and you comfortable with that? That you can sit there with a straight face and really psych yourself up mentally wise and say things you know that's just off and wrong. Like, how y'all do that? It's a battle truth, man. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Lux Fall the Bird, 3-zip. We got a new GOAT.